Good news may be on the horizon for millions of Americans paying back their student loans. President Biden is expected to make an announcement today on federal loan relief. NBC's Bree Jackson is in Washington, D.C. with details. And Bree, the president promised to make a decision on student loan debt by the end of this month.
That's right. Good morning, Maureen. Well, President Biden is expected to follow through on his campaign promise to address student loan debt, but it is likely to fall short of what some Democrats have pushed for. President Biden expected to slash up to $10,000 in federal student loan debt for borrowers making less than $125,000 a year.
I mean, that's way too little. I mean, that's chump change.
Over the course of my law school career, I'm expected to accrue around $70,000 over the course of 3 years.
It's estimated over 40 million Americans are in debt for their education, totaling more than $1.7 trillion. The Biden administration is looking to relieve some of that financial stress.
We want to make sure higher education is accessible, and we know education is the great equalizer.
Critics warn canceling student debt could make inflation even worse.
You cannot add that to the debt at a time where the debt is at near record levels and inflation is a huge problem.
Republican Senator Tom Cotton tweeting, Joe Biden has had a lot of bad ideas. This might be his worst idea yet. With midterms nearing, President Biden faces pressure to do something on this issue.
I think the longer that this plays out, the more that the political opponents on the right are going to critique that and say this is not the way to go.
Democrats have called on the president to forgive $50,000 for federal student loan debt holders. Last year, Biden said he's not willing to go that far.
I'm prepared to write off the $10,000 debt, but not $50,000.
The president is also likely to extend the pause on loan payments that were scheduled to end next month. In a phone call with Mr. Biden Tuesday night, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer made a final push for President Biden to cancel as much student loan debt as possible. Maureen?
And Bree, how does the student debt relief issue play out politically?
Well, according to a CNBC poll, about 81% of Republicans say that canceling student loan debt will make the issue of inflation even worse. About 41% of Democrats agree with that statement. And as Americans battle higher prices across the board, this is sure to be an issue heading into these midterm elections.
All right. Bree Jackson live for us in Washington, D.C. We'll wait to see what happens today. Thank you so much.